Hello YouTube and welcome to Got Next Gaming and my MLB 15 Road to the Show series with my first baseman Alfred Russo, our up and coming minor leaguer here who's in AA ball right now. You can see him working his way into the batter's box there to take some swings for batting practice. Before we get into the game, just want to talk a little bit about this. I've been really enjoying this game a lot, and the graphics in it are amazing, and the little nuances and the minor league stadiums and the lighting and everything else has just been super. Really enjoying this game a lot. I want to thank you guys for your support, and please leave your comments and let me know what else I can do to make this better. You see Al step in for his first at bat. He's now batting under 300 with that 290, as he has been struggling over the last couple of games. He's getting hits here and there. But like, 1 for 4 type of games and stuff. So he's still getting a hit, but not putting up the numbers that he really wants to. He'll take that first pitch though, and he will hit it to left field for a base hit. So that's a good way to start the game for him. He gets solid contact and 12 points for that. And we will see the replay on that one as it's low, but he's able to go down, reach, and kind of golf it out to left field. And there's something to be said about a bad ball hitter, a bad pitch hitter. And he can kind of do those things, but he's just been struggling with it a little bit. I think pressing too much. You'll see the backhand grab here as he takes it over to first for himself for the fielding opportunity. I like to show those every once in a while too, because it was actually a decent move on my part where I usually mess those up. I actually got that one down, and it worked out for us, so we were able to get the out. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I think we're going to get into our next at-bat here, and he will take the first one for a high strike, that fastball, 92 miles an hour. We got one on here. We got 2 out in the top of the third. We are down 4-0 right now, and hopefully Al here can do something to kind of get us back into it. Hopefully get his team rolling as he takes another one outside fastball, just outside there for the second ball. So the count will be 2-0. Be nice for him to show some of that power that he's got. He hasn't shown any recently. Like I said, he's been struggling a little bit, so it'd be nice if he can get kind of back into the groove and do something with it. He'll take a strike there. The fastball, he'll just watch it, kind of gauge it. He's working on the timing of that, trying to get to see where it's at so that he can kind of get around on it and do something with it when it does come down for him. You'll see that the pitch will come inside there, and it'll move him a little bit back on the changeup, which was really high, but that'll work the count to 3-1. So now he can kind of sit back and just wait for his pitch, folks. I mean, this is kind of where you want to be at with these. And he'll take that one, and he will ground it to the right side through that hole where the first baseman was kind of holding. So he'll get the hit there, 18 points. Solid contact and move that runner over. Here's our next at-bat where he'll swing through really early on that first pitch and get a strike. Gonna wait for the pitcher to deal. We got 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Still got no runs on our side as we're down 4-0. And he will rope that one to left field for a base hit just over the third fielder's outstretched glove. He will get on with a base hit, move that runner over to second again, and it doesn't go any further with that one. But we're 3 for 3 here now with 3 singles, and we're down now 7-0 here in the top of the 7th with 1 on and nobody out. And we're going to wait for the pitcher to deal, and we're going to wait for that. I'm just going to watch that fastball go by us. Take that first one. It was kind of in a good spot for us. Probably could have hit it and done something with it, but he wanted to hold off and just kind of, again, gauge his speed because he has been struggling lately. So he's trying to be smart out there with the bat as he doesn't want to, golf anything out there. That one will be on the inside there for the 2-seamer for a ball. So he'll work the count to 1-1. And here we are, like I said, top of the 7th, 1 out, 1 on. There's that runner at first. Got to try to see if we can do something with this, maybe drive some runs in. And he will hack at a high fastball and foul that one off to the right side there towards the first base dugout. We'll have a 1-2 count here with nobody out and the one runner on first. He will swing away at that as it's inside, and he will be super early on it and strike out. That's not what you want to do. But here's his next at-bat. He'll be able to hit that one through to the left side for a base hit, and a runner will come around to score. And I believe that guy third is safe. Yes, he is. So runner advances We get the RBI single um, in the in that at bat, which was good. We'll end the game there, losing 9-5 as we were able to fight back a little bit. Al will have a 4 for 5 day with a run and an RBI. Good for him. He had a solid game in the losing effort, and he can't win every game, but at least he came back and showed a little something there. As like I said, he'd been struggling the last couple of games and has just been trying to settle down and get himself back into the groove of hitting the ball. I mean, sometimes you struggle. You know, what are you going to do? It's the ups and downs of the big league life, right? So we'll see that score again is 9-5. Um, Al was had a great game there, and he'll pick up some decent points to add later on for his attributes. You'll see 86 points right there, and we're gonna move on over to our next game. I believe I have. I'm not sure what comes up next here. What's next? Oh yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and sim ahead a little bit because playing every game of the season is gonna be kind of rough. So I'm gonna sim a few games here and take advantage of some extra attribute points up until the 23rd here of April. Can't play every single game. It'll get kind of monotonous if I do. We'll have 185 points that we can use to dump into our training, and we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to try to pump up Al's stats a little bit. He's a 56 overall right now, and we're going to work those points into our attributes here. Hopefully, it'll help us with the hitting down the road. I believe that plate vision is probably an important one for us, and obviously the power. We want to add that power in there, get a little bit more contact attribute in there too, so that he can drive that ball a little bit better, get a little bit more of a chance to get the bat on it, so he can hit those home runs, because that's what we're looking for, right? Got to work on our discipline a little bit as well. Again, giving him the opportunity to try to hit the ball to the best of his ability. I don't think we have enough here to go in and do any fielding attributes this time around, although we do have to work on that for sure, but it is not my focus for this guy. I'll work on that stuff later on. I want to get his hitting up so this way he can get to the majors, because that's what they're going to look at. That's what it comes down to. We're going to move into our next game here against the Birmingham Barons, who is 8-5, and they're going to be the home team. You know, I like that little the little things here. Like, look at the big screen out in the middle of the field there, in center field with the Get Loud coming up onto the big screen. I mean, there's just a little touches that make it interesting. So here's Al come up to the bat, and he's batting .474, hot over the last couple of games there, as he was able to get that average back up. And you can see our dynamic batting difficulties now a veteran, which is probably why I've been struggling a little bit. Like I said, it gets harder as you get better. So I was hitting so well, I guess it brought it up for us. And you know what? That's okay. We got to learn how to hit better, get the hitting down. Well, he takes the first pitch here for a ball. It's 2 outs with 1 on here in the top of the first. We're going to wait for the pitcher to deal, see what he can offer to us. And we're going to take that one. It's inside, but we're able to fist it through to left field for a base hit and advance that runner over to second. You know, like I said, something we said about being a bad ball hitter. So you take a bad pitch and you do something with it. Look at that. It's on the inside right at his knees. And he's able to, just like I said, kind of fight it off into left field. And you know what? That shows promise right there. That's potential. Those are the little things that you talk about. You know, I mean, the intangibles, right? That's an intangible right there. You can take that ball and do something with it. Here we are on the top of the fourth. We're down 1-0 with nobody out. He will kind of just ground one. I mean, not really ground it, kind of pop it over to second base. Second baseman will field it and then throw to first for the out. He'll get 11 points for the solid at bat with the solid contact. It was a decent hit, but just kind of right at the second baseman. Didn't have a chance to get through. Here we are on the top of the sixth with 1 on and 2 out. It'll be a 1-0 count, and that one will be just lined right at the first baseman. I mean, that was hit hard. That was a rocket right to the first baseman, and he'll go down again with an out as he doesn't capitalize on that opportunity. Here he tries to make the move to go get that ball, and that's we're talking about working on that fielding. Got to work on it. I mean, somewhere along the way, he'll eventually be able to range over and get that ball. That was just a little bit out of his reach, and it'll go through for a base hit. And just got to work on some of that fielding stuff. But wanted to show that to you guys. Manager looks on and says, you know, whatever. It's he's a hitter. That's what he's got to be. He's not going to field. He's going to hit. So here we are with one strike against us in the top of the eighth with nobody on and 2 outs, and we will just flail away like a fish flopping around out of water at that pitch for our second strike, and I'll just look awful. Um, but I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Sometimes I wonder when I start swinging at things, I kind of get loose and swing at everything. We'll look down as he kind of check swings, but the first base umpire will punch him out, and then he'll get the strikeout there, and that'll end it for him there. And that's the end of the game. And he goes back down to another 1-for-4 game and struggles with no RBIs or anything like that, no power to show for it. And the Blue Wahoos will lose the game 3-0 as he gets a chat from the manager. Hopefully we can turn it around next time. That'll do it for this episode, folks. If you like what you see, please smash that like button. Please subscribe. Please share it with your friends. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.